Well, hello folks, welcome along to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet. We're back here with our FM24 save with Adelaide United. I have gone down under and I have, well, as you can see, things are going pretty well. Certainly better than they were in the last episode. So in the previous episode, in the last two episodes, we've actually shown two losses, both of which were, maybe could have been a bit better. But things have kind of gone really well since that episode. We really are seeming quite good at scoring goals, and although we do concede a few as well. But look at our goal difference versus everyone else. This is the big difference, I think. I mean, obviously Shane Long being the main man, he's back on the goal train. Papi Cissé's got himself a goal at 38 years old, and this whole Australian league is mad. You just get the weirdest players coming in just to and they do really well. It's weird. So we're playing Western United today. We're 21 games into the season and we are top of the league, but on goal difference ahead of Melbourne City. There are just 5 games remaining of the regular season. So this one will be an important one to get. You can see Brisbane Roar are struggling. Why is it saying an own goal on that side, but the goal is being given to Wellington Phoenix? Because normally I don't understand that. Maybe I don't understand. Anyway, so we've got... let's have a look at the schedule. So this is what happened since that loss against Sydney United, who, bizarrely, we have lost to twice this season, and they are one of the worst teams in the league. So we then played Western Sydney Wanderers. We beat them 3-0. This was a hard game. We had to battle our way into it, and then we did enough and got through it. Shane Long, Warland, and Cissé getting his first goal. He's been unlucky, actually. He's hit the post more times than he should have done, particularly in this game against Wellington Phoenix. This was one of those games where it just felt it wasn't going to happen for us. They scored with the 5 shots they had on target. They had all 5 of them go in, and I mean, the goalkeeper, you can see a 5.8 rating. You don't get them that bad very often. Shane Long and Irakunda scored for us. Irakunda's goal was a beauty. It was an absolute worldie from distance into the top corner. But Papi Cissé hit both posts in this game, and we had a better XG than them. We still lost 5-2. So I thought, again, just one of those games. Maybe we can turn this around, but although we have a couple of hard games coming up. And we played fabulously in these 2 games. A 4-1 win over Melbourne Victory. Another one where we had to battle our way into it. Goals from Irakunda, Long, Mandanda and Clough, really sharing them around. But this game here against Newcastle Jets was the one which we probably played as good as we have done all season. And we won 5-1, and the first half was really tight. We managed to pull out. We were 2-1 up by the time we went into half-time, but it was really, really hard, really tight. Yul Long with the 2 goals in there. Second half, we were unbelievable. We had chance after chance after chance, and we just kept creating. No matter who we took off, we just kept creating. They scored an own goal, Isaias and Clough. Shane Long hit the post from no distance out. The goalkeeper were making save after save. So, I'm really happy with that performance, and I'm hoping we can follow that up with another really good performance. Unfortunately, though, Irakunda is out injured for a long period. So that is going to be a bit of a problem. But what's his name? Ryan Tunnicliffe? Yeah, it is. Ryan Tunnicliffe is back. He was out injured, so that's good to have him back. So we're going to have to play Mandanda on the right. Halloran goes back on the left. We did this for a part of the season. It worked really well. Long and Clough up front, Tunnicliffe and Isaias in the middle of midfield. And the back line will be Kitto, Warland, Ansell and Javi Lopez with Gauchi in goal. Yeah, Javi Lopez is on a very big wage and he is not that good. In fact, neither of the wing backs are all that good, and I wonder whether that's something to do with what I'm doing with them. Struggling a little bit with the who goes alongside Warland at the back. Ansel is currently the flavour of the month, but he's made some mistakes, as has Lachlan Barr. Bench is looking, it looks all right. Oh, Carvalho, why are you so injured? All right, we'll do that. Okay, folks, so we want a win here. We want a win here. I think Melbourne are playing Newcastle Jets, but they're at home. So a win here would be great. Yeah, so Melbourne City and playing Newcastle Jets, but not straight away. So early opportunity potentially here for them. And this is what we've been doing really well, because we've got some pace with Mandanda and Irankunda when they're both playing on both sides, and we just run away from teams and just create chance after chance doing this. It's good. I like it. Here's Long. Oh, Shane Long, he hits the bar with that. Almost completely destroys everything. And yeah, they get away with that one. Well, so considering we've won the last 2 games and scored 9 goals, it's a slow start. But here's Shane Long. Why do I keep calling him Sean? Well, they've cleared it, but Isaiah, and there's no one here. Mandanda and Long into the back of the net. He's had a few disallowed goals as well, but that's not even looked at by the referee. And we go 1-0 up. And he's just in the right place at the right time. He's just sitting in that box, waiting for the ball to come in, and it just puts his foot through it every time. And yeah, I mean, this is his second best ever season in his career. He had one season with Reading where he was superb. He scored like 4 goals. They're just looking at that offside, although it had already been given, where he scored 21 goals. And then since that, the best he's done was at one season at Southampton where he had 10 goals. So he's on, that was goal number 12 now for him. So he's living his best life at whatever age he is, 36. Right, so I think you'll agree there's pretty much just one side in this. They've had one shot in the game. We've had 6 and created a number of reasonable chances out of those 6 shots. Mandanda looks potentially injured, which might be an absolute disaster. I don't know what Bernardo would be like. He's the other option. Then we have to dip elsewhere. Clough's done brilliantly to hold on to there. Here's Mandanda. We'll keep him on for a little bit longer. Struggling to beat his man. Clough, it's in. It's 2-1, 2-0. Who knows what it is? But we're 2-0 up. That's the important thing. We are leading this match. I don't know what's going on here. What is going on? Why are you not showing us the results here? They've got 2 goals. Surely that's 1-1, not 1900 as. Right, Clough into Ansel. Tunnicliffe now plays it in to Halloran. He's back in the side. Here's Clough. Oh dear me! I mean, he was in and through. Right, and just have a quick look, because I'm concerned by Mandanda. Who look at this guy's stats and kind of work out how he's doing this. I mean, look at the form. He's putting in some spectacular performances. Not every game, but some games he is just outstanding. But he's got he's really average technical attributes. Physically, yes, he's good without the strength. He's got that pace, which is important. But even his mental attributes aren't particularly great, but he just seems to get it done. Bernardo here looks a slightly better player. Maybe not quite as fast, but I think we are going to have to bring Bernardo on because Mandanda looks shattered. And we do not want him to go off injured as well, because we would all of a sudden be in a bit more of a tricky situation going into the last few games of the season. So here is Kitto playing it in. They've cleared it, but there's nobody there for them. And so Isaiah is just going to pop it back in. No, he doesn't. He gives it to Tunnicliffe, into Warland. It's Clough. It's all Nigel Clough. It's not all Nigel Clough. It's all Zach Clough at the minute in terms of the chances. Might look to make another change here. Well, I've taken Javi Lopez on, Van der Zarg's on, and the reasoning for that really is just that I think Lopez he's a slow player, and I think we have a few more legs with the Van der Zarg at the back there. So we've not looked in any trouble at all. It's been a really positive performance. It is Clough running through him, and he goes again. I mean, if he could score, it would be a good time. So we'll make one change here. Shane Long is going to come off. He looks tired. And we'll bring Yull on as well for Isaias in the last 5 minutes of the game. Well, a real solid performance there. We were easily the better side in both halves. XG of 1.98, scored 2 goals. Shane Long and Zach Clough with the goals. And it doesn't get much better than that. We were very, very comfortable victors. So that means that we sort of say to Melbourne United, over to you. It's your turn to win your match. So this is what we've got left. Perth Glory, who are I think 9th. Yeah. So that's one that we should be able to get the win. MacArthur FC they're on an absolute terrible run of form. If you have a look at this, they just cannot buy a win. So we're maybe getting them at the right time. CC Mariners, another side who are in that kind of shout for maybe getting into the playoffs, so they will be not an easy one to go up against. And then Brisbane Roar, who aren't doing great. So it's an interesting little selection of teams that we're coming up against. None of the ones sort of pushing for the top spots. We've just played most of those, but it's those ones in that level below who could be a little bit more tricky because they're fighting to get into the playoffs, whereas maybe some of the others are not fighting quite so hard. So I think what we will do is we'll play maybe 2, maybe 3 of those games, and then we'll come back for the end of the regular season to see what happens. Remember, if we win this, we qualify. Win this regular season, we qualify for the Champions League, as far as I can work out. Then we also will qualify for the latter stages of the playoffs. So we won't have to play in the first round. We'll play in the semi-finals. So it's even if we win this, we haven't won the league. We need to win the playoffs. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, folks, we are on a really, really good run of form, and my hope is we can get this done in the next episode. I would be so pleased to win this league first time around. This is not the way I usually do things on this channel. I mean, this would be absolutely mad. And if we can then follow that up by being the champions as well, being the playoff champions, what I wouldn't do is finish it there. I think I would like to play in the continental competition the season after, and then we'd probably call it then, which would be a ridiculous thing. I mean, it's an interesting league system, but if you can win this league by literally just bringing Shane Long in, I mean, it's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.